Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see it's not proportioned to the screen. I'm working on that. I don't know why it's not proportioned to the screen. It is on my screen. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see it's not proportioned to the screen now. Alrighty, well, hello everybody. Well, I'm trying to figure out why this is not proportioned to the screen. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Alright. I have no clue why this is not proportioned to the screen. Scale to 100%. Does that do something? Hello to everybody in chat that's saying hello. Alrighty, well, is it okay that it's not proportioned exactly? I can just start working and then you guys can, you know, say whatever you want. Ask me questions. This is Escaped, so part 3 of the first part of the SI files. And actually I need to change this. Okay, that's good. Alright, it seems you guys are okay with the fact that it's not proportioned. I'm still new to this software, so I'm trying to figure out how exactly it works. So basically, this is how far I've gotten with Escaped. It's not too far. This is actually kind of early in the map. 1 second. There we go. It's kind of early in the map, but hopefully I'll be able to get a lot more work done on this. How long does it take me to make a map? It varies. It could take anywhere from a month to 2 months, it seems, so far. That's how fast I can get them done. It all depends on what I want the map to actually do, and if I run into any problems. Also, when I'm in school, it takes me a lot longer. When will this map be released? I have no clue. Again, when I'm in school, it's a lot harder to get things done, so I don't actually know specifically when. Hopefully soon enough. I know that's a very vague answer. Oh, and if it looks like I'm just like not moving at all, it's because I have a text document on another monitor over here that I'm actually writing the code on, and then I'm copying and pasting it over, so it's a little bit faster. I basically have like a text document that has yes, I know it's a lot of redstone. Basically it has a lot of the basic commands I use, and then I can modify them as need be. I've kind of compiled them over the course of making all of my maps. I also have the script over here as well, so I can kind of see what characters I need when. Actually, that's a good thing. I need to actually, there's 2 characters I need to spawn in for this part. Where's the spawner for them? Sorry if I'm just not moving. Actually, I need to go over to... Well, now you can kind of see the map from here. This is kind of where all the... This is where all the map is actually going to be taking place. Right now I'm working on just the beginning part, so you might recognize this room. Except there's a couple new additions. Right, so I need the coordinates for here. I need Dr. Kendall. Okay, so now I can spawn in Dr. Kendall. This should be Dr. Kendall, I hope. Yep, that's Dr. Kendall. Alright, and then... That should have been -90. There we go. If you press F3 and N at the same time, it switches you into spectator. Oh! Well, there's something I didn't know. That is a lot faster, thank you. Alright, so Dr. Kendall's here, and I need Carson. So Carson's gonna stay here. And now I need to pull Carson. Carson's staying. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff I learn about Minecraft as I'm making maps. For example, if you saw, like, there was a lot of beacons coming out of that one building. I didn't know that beacons can go through bedrock, and that was something I learned. We should make a map with 3D models. If I knew how to, I'd try. I'll have to look into that, actually. And then, how do I get the ideas for my maps? I kind of just... They just kind of... Yeah, they just pop into my head. I could be, like, talking to somebody, and all of a sudden I'll have an idea for a map. For example, I was recently talking to my dad about something, and I had an idea for a map come to me, and ended up writing it down. Right, so these 2 characters are here. Good. You can see it, like I was saying, beacons actually can go through bedrock. Did not know that at all until I did a little bit of Googling. Yeah, for like coming up with ideas, it's just really random what I end up coming up with. So I don't want to give too much away with this map, but you can kind of see things. It does have custom textures again. Can I make more puzzle maps? I do want to make more puzzle maps. It was a lot of fun making Mastering the Mind. I was very nervous about making Mastering the Mind because it's very different than making an adventure map, where adventure maps are more like sequential. Puzzle maps, it needs to be more like, I guess, open for the player to actually like figure out where they want to go and what they want to do. So I was a little worried about it, but it was a lot of fun. I do want to make more. Mr. Crayfish's model creator is a free way to make models. Okay, I'll have to look into those. Maybe I'll end up coming up with a map that might utilize 3D models. That'd be kind of cool if I could actually be able to make a couple. Like, I just now have the ability to change resource packs. I learned that from one of my playtesters, SMP Mike 23. Oh, you liked having the phone. I see. Yeah, I thought it was a cool idea to try to make it so you could actually have like a cell phone on you, because I figured that would kind of play into a way for the mysterious GM, who you may or may not be meeting very soon, to actually contact you while you were in the. Oh, this is spoilers if you haven't played Fine Line or seen somebody play Fine Line. Sorry about that. Should have said that before I said that. But yeah, it doesn't give too much away. But yeah. I saw somebody in chat, so they're also working on a map right now. That sounds really cool, by the way. It's fun to make maps. I recommend it. Again, if I'm just standing still, it's most likely I'm typing in my text editor over here on my other screen. And then there'll just be a bulk of text that will pop up. Alright. Just need that. Okay, that's how. Whoops. Scroll too far in my code. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, prepare for crazy things to happen on my screen. How long have I been playing Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft since 1.8.9, I think, came out. I tried playing it before that, but I didn't have time to actually learn how to do that. It was a long story. My brother ended up teaching me how to play Minecraft when 1.8.9 came out, and then I didn't start doing command blocks really until a couple months after that. Actually, I'm going to change this command because it's going to be a set block. Nope, I keep... That's weird. Oh, that's why. Wrong command. I don't exactly remember when I started playing Minecraft, to answer your question. Alright. Actually, I'm going to move this command block. Fly back over here. I have to remember where I put the button. Spoiler. This is a puzzle. Okay, the button's gonna go there. Don't want to have it seen. There we go. I have to go back there. I forgot. I need the coordinates. Whoops. A lot of map making is just flying back and forth trying to get coordinates. There, I got him. Force of habit. I was about to type game mode C. Nope. Trying to type. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. There's... There we go. That's what I was trying to type. When you made Fine Line, did you have to rebuild the whole hospital? No, I have the hospital saved in a structure block. I have a couple things saved in structure blocks. Yeah, I use structure blocks. Someone just typed it in chat. It's easier to use structure blocks, just so I can port things from one world to another, because I don't use the same world every single time. It's the same preset that I use, but it's not the same world exactly. So I just use structure blocks. It's a lot easier than having to rebuild the entire thing. I'm happy they came out with structure blocks. That was one of the reasons my first. If you watch the Q&A I did after I finished the Solve It series, I mentioned the reason it's called Solve It is because I didn't want to keep the original idea of Train to Mystery. That's because I didn't want to have to rebuild the train every single time because it was a lot of work, and that was before structure blocks came out. So had structure blocks came out sooner, the first series may have had a different name. It may have been very different, but I'm really happy that I ended up naming it Solve It. Alright, so what was I typing? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna meet a new character now in the next set of code. Oh, and if you type something in chat, there is a slight delay between me talking and the typing in chat. I don't know how long the delay is, but there is a delay. Here's a good question I have for you guys. What do you think this next map's gonna be like, from what you can see? Like, does anybody have any speculations from either watching somebody play the previous map or playing the actual previous map? Anybody have any speculations about it? I'm kind of curious to see. I like seeing what people are guessing. It's kind of like I like leaving it on cliffhangers to leave people guessing what's gonna happen. It's a good guess. Partially about memories, but something else too. Some other stuff. Check something. Whoops. Lie. Perfect. Oh, that's a problem. And this is how we fix the problem. There. Anybody else have any questions for me? Whether it be what I do with these, with any of this code or what any of this does. I know there's some interesting looking structures here. Or I can kind of hint at what some of this stuff is if you're curious. I don't want to give too much away. Sorry, I'm just like focusing real on the code for a second because I had to keep in mind that there has to be 2 other pieces of code here. I'm sorry if it's not the most interesting thing in the world. This is what a lot of it is me going back and forth between a text document. I'm very sorry. 1 second. There we go. I just had to make sure I had the coordinates right, because then these two are going to spawn in another character, which I have to work on off screen. Because I have to mess with where that character is standing and how they're going to move and stuff like that. Wish there was a way you guys can see. You guys can't see when I pull my notepad in front of the screen. Otherwise, you could see what I'm actually typing. I don't know how to actually do that because I have like all these different tabs open with everything. Alright. Person talking. Okay, that goes there. I apologize if I wasn't looking at chat. Hold on, I have to catch up on it now. Right now I'm focusing on working with my maps. It's just, with being in school, it's hard for me to have time to work on this map, and I don't want to be a detriment to anybody that's trying to make a map. If that answers, I'm sorry about that. To answer your question, working, yeah. I don't have yeah. Have you ever considered using armor stands for characters? That way two people aren't the same type of profession, also make you feel happier. I did use armor stands before on some stuff. I used it on the cabbie, Benny, in 24 hours. I haven't really thought about using them too often. Mainly because one reason is I realized having too many armor stands lags my machine very, very badly. I learned that the hard way when I was making Mastering the Mind. Yeah, I learned that if you have too many armor stands, it lags really badly for some reason. It could be just my computer, because I'm doing this all off a laptop, not a desktop. But, yeah. I know it would be a good idea to probably use armor stands to make the characters more unique. I am looking into seeing if there's a way... I know there's a way to edit how characters look, but I haven't figured it out yet. Yes, I know the gameplay is not fitting the screen. I haven't figured out how to adjust that. I'm sorry about that. Again, I apologize if the stream's kind of weird. I'm still learning how to use this software. If anybody knows how to use XSplit, let me know how I can fix this problem. That'd be great. Because I've never ever in my entire life streamed before, so this is a very new thing for me. Oh wow, there are 10 people watching? Oh my goodness. I didn't expect this many people to watch. Well, 9 people, still. Yeah, I mean, Yes, I mean retexturing villagers. I know there's a way you can, and I think I can do it using what I use now to retexture blocks, but I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't had time to actually sit down and figure it out. Like I said, just last week was my midterms, so I've been really busy with school. Again, it's hard to find time to do this, but I enjoy doing this, so I try to make time when I'm not doing a ton of schoolwork. Yeah, I think there's a way to I know there's a way to retexture villagers. I just haven't figured it out yet. Alright, now I can move around again. Sorry. I'm just figuring this out. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and now I forgot what. I lost my train of thought. Well, that'd be an interesting idea. This is what I mean by coming up with random ideas. The idea of train of thought just gave me an idea. But I don't know if I'll ever follow through with it. I'll have to write that down and see. Someone said, can I give a sneak peek? I guess, since I'm kind of in the middle of trying to figure out this next circuit. Do you guys all want to see a little bit of the facility over here? I can show you some of the facility. I won't show you anything that will give anything away. So I'll wait for the stream to catch up with chat. Got 2 yeses so far. Alright, I guess I can show you guys some stuff. So, let me just go into spectator mode. Alright. This is from the last time. This is still here. In this story, I don't know if I actually have you. Do I have you come back here? I might have you come back here. There's Kara still here. The very, very punny books are still in here. Yes, I realized the puns were bad. I tried to make it a little bit funny. Alright, so you guys recognize this area. This is the new area that you went into. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Fine Line or played Fine Line, this is from Fine Line, this area. And through these doors is the next map, basically. Well, after all the stuff that occurs. There is some stuff that occurs in this room and that room, and there's a few other things that happen. You can see there's a room there now. You saw me go in there already. And I guess we're going to go through the doors now. I forgot I have them rigged already. So this is going to be the next map. This is the section of the next map. So I'll try not to spoil too much. Couple things here and there. I can show you this room. This is not too... doesn't spoil too much. This room's not complete yet. What I do is once I start actually programming everything, I end up putting the items in place that need to be places, because then I can actually get coordinates for the blocks they're located in if I need them, and I can also... there's some stuff I haven't retextured yet either. So I can show you this room. That's something that needs to be retextured. Alright, and then there's more. So I'm not going to show you that room because that gives something away. I can show you this room. This doesn't give too much away. I'm debating showing you what's behind that door, because there's a lot that happens behind that door, but that gives a lot away. So I probably shouldn't show you that. But, why do the doors look like someone's hole? Oh, I retextured the doors so that you can't see through them. That was just how I ended up retexturing them. Not the best retexturing job, but it does its job. It's kind of, pretend it has, like, I'm moving my hands as if you can see me. It's pretend it's like a curtain. That's the word I was looking for. A curtain behind the door so that you can't see through the doors. It just makes it easier when, like, for example, instead of having to put blocks behind the door if I'm not using that area, I just have it retextured. You might recognize the door's texture from if you played or watched Mastering the Mind. Yes, I do notice you in the chat. I do see what chat says. I can show you this. Is this built yet? Yeah, I forgot if I had built this. I just haven't put the items in the room because there's going to be some key items in this room. I can show you these. It's one room. It's another room. Wait, I wonder, because I'm in spectator mode, does this work? It's my little... Yay, it works! It still works! Someone said I should do a face reveal. Not yet. Not yet. I don't actually know how to turn the webcam on with this software. For one thing. And two, I don't know if my webcam will work because it's a built-in webcam. So I haven't really tried it with recordings yet. So maybe down the road. Speaking of down the road, in a couple days, it'll be a year that I've been making maps, which is quite insane. Honestly. I honestly never thought that I'd end up making this many maps. It's insane. That box over there, I can tell you, is a puzzle. Can't see inside the box, but it is a puzzle. Actually, the start room. Again, still really confused how physics works in Minecraft, how a beacon can go through bedrock, but okay. This is the start room. And then I will have a recap. I just haven't set that up yet. I need to write the book for that. Yes. Yes, computer. My computer keeps warning me that I have a lot of things running on my computer. I know this. Okay. That doesn't give too much away. There's a bedrock box. That doesn't give a lot away. I am not showing you what's over there. And yeah, so that's kind of like a little run through of some of the stuff. Again, I can't show you everything because I don't want to give too much away. There is going to be a new character introduced for this one. And yeah. Pretty sure it's because they need to work in the nether. I don't know what you mean by that. Did I say something? Oh, beacons! That makes sense. I didn't think about that. Huh. Like I said, you learn something new every day. I do a lot of Googling when I get the chance. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else I can tell you? Well, I can answer one question I've been getting a lot lately is, how long is the SI files going to go on for? That's going to go on for hopefully a while. The idea behind the SI files, really, is, the idea that you're basically playing through, like, now that you've worked for Solve It after that whole thing with, I'm not going to say because some people might not have played the first series. If you haven't, you can go check it out if you want. So the idea is now you're playing through some of your stranger cases, I guess you can say. At least they seem to be stranger from my perspective when I'm writing them. Like writing 24 hours in Fine Line. Like when I wrote the end of Fine Line, I'm like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever written. Pretty much. But, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go back into creative mode. Oh. Nope. I have different keybinds on my computer. this map in 1.11. Oh, this is 1.11.2. I haven't made anything in 1.12. I have an idea for a map, but I need to wait until 1.12 for that map to actually happen, because 1.12 apparently is supposed to have some new mechanics or something. I know they have the concrete and the terracotta, and I want to use those, but this one's still in 1.11.2. This one's going to be in 1.11.2 most likely. Unless they update to 1.12 while I'm working on it, it's going to be in 1.11.2. Future maps probably will be in 1.12. Like I said, I have an idea for a map. I actually have a script written for a map that's not related to SI files, but is an adventure map. I hope you guys will be okay with that. I'm a little nervous about it. This is the first time I'm actually talking about it. But that one, hopefully, I want to do in 1.12 because it's supposed to be... The update's supposed to be interesting. I don't know. They've been saying that there's other things they're adding to it. I can't verify that. It's only what I saw on social media. Alright, back to map making. As you can see, it does take a little bit of time to actually get a lot of this written out. Where did I leave off? I left off there. Back to my text doc. Where did I leave off? Okay. There's a lot of dialogue at this point, because this is when the new character is actually introduced. When will I make another mini case? I don't know if I will or not. I haven't been on that server in a while. I probably should go back, honestly. I haven't been on that server in a while. I really should go back. I've been kind of playing on Hypixel with the new, Sorry, I'm reading chat as I'm talking. I kind of been playing on Hypixel lately with the new Murder Mystery game, because, yeah. I think a lot of people are playing on there. It's like Murder Mystery and Bed Wars. It's really fun. But, then I've been working mostly on this when I have spare time. But I do want to go back to Super Minecraft Maker. I just haven't had any ideas for mini-maps. As you can see, some of the mini-maps actually ended up influencing the full-scale maps. So wait, what did... You made a fan fiction about the story of what happened on your first day. Huh, interesting. I didn't know about that. But yeah, I do want to go back to Super Minecraft Maker. I just haven't had the chance to. I keep clicking on that command block like I actually placed something in there, but I didn't. Because I'm writing the command for the new character. Which, if you saw when I was pasting, you can see the name of the new character. But I'm not going to mention specifically what this character's name is. When am I expecting this map to release? I have no clue. Like I say in most of my videos, I am in school, so the only time I get to work on this really is when I don't have a ton of homework. And when I have spare time, like now I have spare time, and I'm kind of, while I'm talking, I'm actually typing in a Word doc my code. It takes a while to actually do all this. I am not even, like, I'd say roughly I'm a 1/8 of the way done programming, question mark after that. If you want to know how many lines of code that is, that's about 516 lines on a text doc, but that doesn't give much because there's spaces in between things. But still, sorry, I can't give a specific release day. I am very sorry. I wish I could tell you, but I have actually no clue. And then someone else says hi, so hello, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to my first time actually live streaming and not debugging software. Or at least learning how the software works and then debugging why on my machine it doesn't like working. I just had to run an older version of it because of my computer. No harm, no foul. Carson and... basically a lot of map making is I'll be typing in a Word doc, and then all of a sudden I'll be just like placing down 1,000,000,001 command blocks, and I'll be typing a Word document again. So I'm sorry if this is. I hope this is somewhat interesting. Like you guys get to kind of see what actually goes on. Again, I wish I could show you what my screen is doing, like what I'm typing over here, but I don't know how to switch between the two monitors. If I knew, I would. One second, everybody. Okay, I thought I heard something. Alrighty, I need to actually, if I ever think of multiplayer maps. Okay, let me answer. Alright, put in your last few questions because I need to get going. So I'll answer the last couple questions. I'll wait a few more minutes. Ever think about making multiplayer maps? Yes, I have thought about that. I have I have a document with a list of ideas, and a couple of those ideas. Okay, I have a couple ideas, and some of them potentially could be multiplayer. I am not sure if they are going to become multiplayer. I would love to make them multiplayer. I have the idea of how to do it. I know how to do it. It's just a matter of actually having the time to actually build it and actually program it all. Any last minute questions before I get going? Also, do you guys want me to do this again sometime? Please let me know. Oh, why do I use closest player instead of at all? Just because it's in single player, it's easier to use closest player since there's only one person ever playing at a time. Alrighty. Yeah. It's just easier, I just use that. Alright. Are you making more puzzle maps? Didn't enjoy the parkour. I didn't enjoy the parkour either. I'm debating if I'm making more puzzle maps. I have ideas. Again, haven't made them yet. How long does it take me to make a map? It takes me between a month or two, depending. Sometimes longer. You guys do want me to do this again sometime, okay? And how long is the new SI Files map? I won't exactly know how long it is until I actually finish up coding and I actually run playthroughs of it by myself for a while, and then I'll send it off to my playtester to run. Usually my maps take about, how long it will be like roughly an hour of play or so. How long it take to make a map? Again, it takes about a month to 2 months. This one, I'm not sure how long it'll take. Hopefully I'll have more time to work on it. I got a bit of coding done. It just takes a while with the having to switch between. I have, like I said earlier in the stream, I have 2 documents. One has basic code on it. The other one has all the code I'm actually writing. So I have to like translate it over and then rewrite it. But yeah, thanks guys, everybody, for coming out and watching. I do appreciate all of you coming out, and I'll try to do this again because this was kind of fun. So yeah, well, yeah, I need to get going. So thank you, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will try to do this again. I'll probably do some more work off camera once I have some time. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. I'll put a event up when I know it's going to be. So keep an eye out, I guess, on your, I don't know if it sends it to your subscription box or something. I'm not sure. Alrighty, well, bye everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Bye.